There is one more story of Rakta Bijasur. Rakta Bijasur is another asura. When a drop of him falls on the ground, 100 others will be born out of his one drop. Every drop will give rise to another same person. This indicates that in every DNA of ours, the qualities are embedded. In one drop of you, your entire history is embedded. So, that has to be transformed from the very basic, and the Devi does it. Mother Divine comes with her trident of wisdom, love and action. The trident represents three things: wisdom, love and action, and frees you from asura, these demonic qualities that are present deep in, even if it is present in your DNA, that will be eliminated. So, when you do sadhana, when your energy, the spiritual energy wakes up, it sets right your entire physiology, it sets right your mindset and the expression of your life. This is the beauty of this, and with the blessings, with the grace of the Divine, what is considered impossible can also become possible. So it is not just on the thinking level, it is on the existential level, the transformation that occurs here. The energy changes your basic chromosomes. It has an impact on your DNA, your chromosomes. That is what has been said by the rishis several millenniums ago. Nobody knows when this was written, this ancient scripture of the Devi Mahatmya. It said the glory of the Spirit, the glory of the Mother Divine. Mother Divine is all compassion and love, but she is not coming like this. She is coming on a lion. She is coming on a lion. See the contrast. The compassion riding on the beast. That is what brings you back to the principle. Opposite values are complementary. This is a law in creation. We must appreciate this law. Yeah? You must recognize this law. One is that you are part of a big mind. Your mind is only a little part of a big mind. Like your body is one of the part of the existence. You get air, you get sunlight, but it's not just coming to you only, it's going to everybody around you. So you are part of this entire universe. If there is some problem in the air, not only one person is going to get affected, but everything around will be affected. The environment is our first body. Our food is from the environment. That's why it's called Annamaya Kosha. And the divinity who is in all these 5 sheaths, Mother Divine is present in every particle of the creation. The verses we will be chanting in the Navratri days will be of this, It says, how you have manifest everywhere. It said, you manifest as motherhood in everybody. You are manifesting as intellect in everybody. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu, in all the beings, you man Buddhi Rupena Samsita, you are present as intellect. You are present in all the beings as hunger. Kshuddha Rupena Samsita. You are present in all beings as restlessness. You are present in all beings as sleep. You are present in everyone as beauty, as brilliance, as peace, as forgiveness. So all these qualities are nothing but Mother Divine. Say, Mother Divine is present in all these. To you, I again and again, I adore you, I worship you, I bow down to you. You are present in every atom of this creation, in the animals, in the trees, in the insects, in the galaxies, and in many, many worlds, planets. So your form is from an atom, your glory spreads from an atom to the cosmos. And you are present in everywhere, you are present in me as me. This is what is the chanting of. This is the main festival of Navratri, where we adore the Mother Divine in all the forms and feel the energy in the Annamaya Kosha, then Pranamaya Kosha, that is in the prana, in the energy level, and then in the mind, then in the super consciousness where intuitive awareness and wisdom lies, and finally in the blissful body, which is the very essence of existence. So these are the levels, and this is the story that is being said when a king and a businessman, they both lost their livelihood. King lost his kingdom, businessman lost his business. They both go to a guru, a rishi, Markandeya Rishi, and they bow down to him. Then Markandeya Rishi tells them the story and guides them. Look, you have lost your kingdom because of your arrogance, and you lost your business because you were blind, you were not careful, you became too greedy. And to get over arrogance, greed, anger, narrow-mindedness, serve the Mother Divine. Listen to the story of Mother Divine and worship her and bow down to her. When the energy in you wakes up, prana wakes up, then all blessings will beckon you. You receive the blessings and all your desires will come to you. And so they made a whole procedure how to connect the macrocosm with the microcosm, wherein every aspect of life is involved, and that is what is called yajna. And yajna is what we will be doing, and it's a very big fortune that we are doing it here for the whole world, for everybody, for the welfare of all human beings. And the procedures are laid down in the scriptures. How many herbs should be bought, what are the materials should be used, what chanting and mantra should be used. It's all very precise, and you will see when it is done the way it should be done, the impact is very imminent.